Hello and good morning. We are rocking and rolling, rocking and rolling, rocking and rolling, rolling and rocking and whoop whoop doo. Okay, turn off my exciting computer. Sharon, good morning. Good evening for you. All right, we got our bag of tricks. Let's get it going. Dum-ba-dee-da-bum. I'm slow this morning. I'm dragging butt. Oh my God, it's hot. Oh boy. Rob, hello. And off we go. 7:38 or so. Game killer, hello. Another day. Nothing exciting. Just another day. Calgary, what's up? Oh, Calgary. Off to see Shams with a smile. Yes, that's our goal today. See Shams, get a cup of Joe, and start the day. Alright, let's switch to the other camera. When you buy a Huawei phone, can you do a review on it? Yeah, I want one that only has the Harmony OS, so it's got to come from China. That's the problem. I have to call somebody to get me one in China. Hey, Tina. Because the international models have some other software on it. I want the China mainland one. While it comes along, Miss you'll see. So I definitely would like the mainland China version. Or there's always the option. You can go with a Sony Xperia 1 Model 3 and download Sailfish OS, and then you have another Freedom phone. But Sailfish seems kind of lame. I'm not really sure about Sailfish OS. Sailfish OS. Sailfish OS is the only Linux operating system that actually works on a phone. It was formerly the last Nokia. When Nokia tried to switch from Symbian to Android, they went with Sailfish OS, their own stuff, and it didn't take off. But there's a group of people who took it over. Nemo, hello. Good afternoon from the great Manila. I have not got the chair replaced. They didn't call me yesterday, which is not a good sign. And I didn't get a message, and I couldn't follow it up online. So it doesn't seem like a good thing. Yeah, not a good sign. But you never know. I could just be over-anticipating. I'll probably over-anticipate. We'll wait and see what they do. GT, what's up? Gary, good morning. You know, I may have to send somebody to check on my chair. I think we'll go there today at lunch. Lunchtime. I'm going to try to call them this morning. They should have contacted me though. I don't understand the whole care process on that type of an item. They gave me a number and they have a website you can follow up a service number, but it's not in there, so that's very discouraging. Whoa, 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 whoa. National Food Industries, Luna.com. That don't, isn't the Luna company the one with the mayonnaise problem? I don't remember. Oh, there you go. Let's do some work on the road early in the morning. Debbie, hello. Yada, 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 yay. Where did he get the license plate on that car? That license plate looks 3 decades old. Like he washed it in dirt. Pretty new Toyota, but the license plate looks 100 years old. Tina, what's up? Back to BCT, I see. Yes, we're back on the same one I had. I filled it back up. Oh, you can't sleep? Probably because of that sandwich. Did you eat that sandwich you posted on Facebook? Tina. You posted a sandwich this big around full of meat. Did you eat that? If you ate that big ass sandwich, that's why you're not sleeping. That's a big old sandwich. It was big as a leg. Oh, you didn't eat it? Okay. Look as big as a leg. It's a big old sandwich. Very good. Morning. Morning. I played PUBG Mobile with Frank yesterday. Won 2 chicken dinners and won 5 chicken dinners yesterday. There you go. You're getting good. I played last night with Jane and Steve, PUBG PC. I got discouraged at myself for screwing up. I'm in a final battle and I screwed myself up. Jane was down. I went up to rescue her, which is not the problem. The problem, I did it on the wrong side of the building. I knew there was a sniper there. And I went to the wrong side, not thinking. But that was the only way I could climb the building. But I just killed his partner. Did you, daily apple cider vinegar shot? I missed it today, man. I'm going to have to buy one of them to keep it work. I forgot about it. Shoot. I surely forgot. I think I'll buy a bottle today. Keep it in my office. That way when I forget, I have it. I used to have a bottle at work. I can still get it later today, but I forgot my morning one. I woke up this morning trying to find a Sony Xperia. A Sony Xperia 1 Model 3. It's the only phone where I can put Sailfish OS. I've been doing it lately, but I don't know if it helps with anything. Yeah, you got to wait a month. About the end of the month, you'll know. Woe was me. What's happening? Good morning. It takes about a month. You'll feel the effects. You got to keep track of your blood. Your sugar, your blood. You got to check all these things, and you'll watch an improvement. Also, it's digestive health. You ain't going to know about your intestines, good or bad. It's to help your gut bacteria. So there's many benefits that I don't know if you have a feeling or not. Yeah, 2 tablespoons and a cup of water is what you're supposed to do, by all accounts. One of those doctors was saying you should do it at night, too. I don't know about all that. I have no idea. You know, when it comes to the holistic good remedies, the problem is the medical community refuses to verify any benefits that does not have a prescription to make them money. Nobody wants you to naturally take care of your problems. Yeah, without water you would gag. Yeah, no medical study wants to promote natural health. They all want to promote pills, medicines, and shots, and all sorts of crap. Yeah, they just want to give you pills. They don't want to promote anything proper. It's actually a shame. And I think it's done that way because they sign contracts with pharmaceutical companies. I believe they're probably not even allowed to promote natural health. So, every doctor is on the take from the pharmaceutical industry. They all get stuff. Medicine is a big money. Yeah, you can't mess with money maker with the medicine. Well, what you have to look at is one simple thing, and nobody talks about it. Taking insulin is not a cure. People who take insulin always for blood sugar, unless you're born naturally with a problem, but most people are just fat and eat wrong. And they don't promote that. I don't know why. Nobody promotes insulin. It It shouldn't be a lifestyle, in my opinion. You know a few of them? Now, there are some quack nature people, you know. That one lady who claimed to cure cancer with coffee enemas that opened the office in Mexico, she's probably dead by now. She didn't like chemotherapy, and she was a real licensed doctor, and she got in a lot of trouble, so she opened her clinic in Mexico, and then I think they shut her down. I don't know the whole facts of it. It's been a few years. She was in California, had to go down into Mexico to open up her clinic. I can't remember the whole story. Dr. Michael Mosley helped a lot of people, yeah. He did. Yeah, a lot of the older doctors that were holistic style were pretty good, but times change in the modern world with the internet and the media. They can spam the hell out of them doctors and make sure they don't get to operate anywhere. If you have type 1 diabetes, yeah. Type 2 is controlled by your diet. Type 1 you can't control. I think that's the natural or hereditary one. I believe the majority of people, though, have type 2, don't they? I don't know. I'm not a pro. Most that I know have diabetes due to bad eating and obesity. I'm 100% sure I can control mine with food, what I eat and don't eat. So, I already know my problem. Not a big deal. Once I figured it out, I went the wrong route first. And today you give them, yeah, they give you insulin, but people become, I don't know, I've been watching this nutritionist girl, I think she's Filipino. She's not a doctor, she's just a nutritionist. She has all sorts of advice. I don't know if it's real or not. If she wasn't so goofy in her videos, I would have more faith in her. But she's kind of a goofball. She's a real geek. She's a geek weird, but she has a lot of good information. Remind me to show you a picture of her when next time I'm online. She's a goofball, but she has good info. My dad had type 2, but he has health back right now. The diet, watched his sugar. All right, yeah, that works. But this girl's kind of goofy. She's probably in her 30s, real goofy. A lot of guys don't realize there's some really geeky, goofy girls out on this planet. She's one of them. When she was doing normal videos, then she tried to get stylish or something, and it brought out the geek in her. You can't get rid of diabetes. No, but you can control your sugar level. I just goes into remission. Yeah. She's the one saying that you can actually build back up. I don't know. She's got things and thoughts. I'll show you who this girl is again. Goofball. You get time to watch her and see what you guys think. I don't even know how much school a nutritionist takes. Is that like a real degree? A nutritionist? Or is that about like one of them chiropractors? You know, the chiropractor's never been a proven medicine either. When I was a kid, people laughed chiropractor. They thought that was a damn fake-ass doctor. People would rather trust a veterinarian than a chiropractor when we were young. It was considered funny. It's an online course. Probably an online course. Good morning, Des. A nutritionist is an online 90-day course. Dez, you're up at 6 in the morning where you're at. You got up early. I thought you were at a party last night. They used to call them quacks. They did. Chiropractors were, I don't know about nutritionists either. Is that a real job? I don't know. Or is that a real deal? You're up, Des. How do you feel today? You've been at a damn private party all night. You got to be careful. Des got drunk last night. Well, Des, you got to be careful when you get drunk. There's some problems that can happen. If you wake up after drinking all night and your butthole hurts, you may have did more than you thought. Drank so much you woke up with a hangover and your butthole hurt. There's a problem. Drank so much my butthole hurts. Never had that happen before. Oh, hell. It's humid, man. Let's get into this morning routine here. Good morning. Shamsuddin, might you have a moment to come here and have a bacon with the coffee, please? Cherry. Google Maps doesn't work in a lot of areas that don't have a good signal when it comes to, I know in New Orleans, Google Maps don't work below sea level. Oh, gosh. Hey, caller, are you busy today?
I have paper promos for your function.
Okay. After that, you can send something for me? Okay, I'll talk to you in a few minutes before you leave. Okay. Google Maps in my state recognize sometimes. When are we going to Cebu? We don't know yet. I have a big meeting today. I will know more. I'm actually off of work next week. We have a holiday next week. But I all of a sudden had a major business event happening and I just can't leave. Yeah, I got a big business deal that's coming to pass, even though I'm just like I'm about as, the deal is so big, it's like I'm a pimple on an elephant. But you never know. I'm going against the biggest players on the planet. I don't know if I can get the deal or not, but I'm going to go for it. Yeah, I'm getting ready to battle with the biggest players on the planet. I'm going to be standing next to the dinosaurs of communications, and we'll see how it works. Oh, yeah. You know, 50% of my income, I can do really well on commissions. Shut them down. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. It's hardcore. I'm playing with world market leaders in defense and comms. I don't know if I can handle it. We'll see. I'm going to battle them just like they're nobody. I'm actually the only one legally licensed by the government to do what I do. They're not even licensed. They don't have the proper licensing. We'll see how that matters. Just landed in Dubai from the Vietnam. What's up in Dubai? Whoop whoop. Where are you headed to next? Dubai is a stopping point for somewhere good. Where's your next place? You at the Dubai airport, or you got out and you're hanging around Dubai? You got that Tennessee blood in you. I'm gonna win. I'll beat the hell out of them somehow. I've heard a few job offers, commission. I'm hesitant. Well, I get a very livable salary, very good salary, and a very good commission when it rolls. You don't take just a commission job. My commission is more like a bonus line. I still have a good living. And you better have a track history of success. You don't jump in and do what I'm doing unless you've doing it for years, because you'll burn out and stress. I just work it like a dog as hard as I can, and always, every year I do all right. Seem to make it okay. We'll see how it rolls, you know. You just don't know. Some years I make really, really good. Some years I just do okay.
Good morning, sir.
Thanks. Good morning. Dubai 4 a.m. here for a week or more. Non-stop India or Saudi or Thailand. Got a few options.
Coffee finish, Chai was.
Yeah, we got to buy some coffee. Shamsuddin, tell everybody good morning. Shamsuddin is here. He's not looking excited. You happy today?
Today happy, Allah.
Bullshit.
Is that would say no?
You're not happy.
Would say.
I could.
Would say, mommy? Possibly.
Sham's got that look on him. He's happy. He just mind is wondering. Everything good?
Everything okay, sir.
Well, this guy said, Barracuda from Australia says, what up?
Good, Allah. Good morning. Mr. Randy, Golden Nescoffee. Okay, Nescoffee.
Thank you, Sham. You're in Dubai for a week. What the hell are you going to do in Dubai? It's summertime in Dubai. Nobody hangs out in Dubai in the summer. Ain't nothing to do in Dubai. It's summertime. Unless you don't mind going to the beach when it's 250 degrees Celsius outside. And in Saudi, it's closed for a week starting Friday because of Eid holiday. Ain't nothing going on here. You ordered breakfast in bed today. Whoop whoop. catching up with some friends. Okay, that ain't bad then. Damn hot now. You ain't gonna do nothing over here for the next few months. It's that time of year where nobody goes outside, everybody hangs out at home. You know, or you go on a holiday to Europe where it's not so hot. Hanging out here this time of year, well, where are you at? Yeah, it's a little hardcore. Okay, where am I at this morning? What am I doing? Hallelujah. Let's see. I don't really know what I'm doing today. I need to get my damn chair back though before any holiday. I have a meeting online, a major meeting at 11 o'clock today. Means a lot to me. So after that meeting, I'll get a guideline and an idea of where I stand. Not a lot, but I'll have a little guideline. I'm having to feel I got to go up to the biggest players on the planet, man. You don't even know. I'm going up with world defense major contractors in a battle of the bold. Show us that nutty dietitian. Oh yeah, let's see where she is. Hold on. Let me see if I can find her real quick. I'll show you what she looks like. Let's see. She's just goofy. She ain't really nutty, but she's silly. Let's see, where is she at? Maybe it'll be in my history. The problem, I fall asleep every night and my internet runs all night long replaying videos. I keep forgetting to turn off auto replay. I gotta turn off, you know when you're watching a video then you fall asleep? I'm looking at, you can look at my browser history. I ain't afraid, come and look at it. This is my browser history. You can look at it, ain't no big deal. This is my browser history. Let's start at the top, then we'll look for that. My browser. I looked at the Sony phone. I looked at some printing software. I was studying Sailfish OS. They cooked something. Some water tank busted in a hotel. Looking at old phones. Some CIA documentary. It was boring. Baby crocodile in this dude's aquarium. I looked at this phone. Gamers that get caught cheating. Oh, did you hear about this? This is great. They put Starlink in a remote tribe out in the jungle, and within 2 months, everybody in the tribe was addicted to porn. They put internet in a remote tribe, and within 2 months, the whole tribe was addicted to dirty porn. The remote tribe got internet. Thank you, Des, for the bits. They got addicted to porn. The whole tribe. It's causing a whole community breakdown. That's let's see. Where is this lady? Thank you. Why is that? Where is her videos at? You know the problem, I used to watch her video on YouTube Shorts. I don't know where everything here is about phones and computers, microphones. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Where is this girl? What's up, Big Chill? I mean, big, too big. Cold. Is her name Chris Tribe? Let's see. CHRISTRIBE. Is that her name? That's Chris Tribe. That's some woodworking dude. That's not what I'm talking about. Rando was your nickname. Alright, hold on a minute. Your work computer's looking slick. I keep mine. It's lean and mean, actually. I'll have to find that gal. I can't find her. Somewhere in my history. Like I say, the problem with my history is it'll just play for hours. Let's see. How do you spell dietitian? D-I-E-T-E-C-H-I-O-N. How do you spell dietitian? So I can look it up. Anybody know how to spell dietitian? I can't spell dietitian. How do you spell dietitian? Diet. D-I-E-T. D-I-E-T. I-C-I-A-N. Let's see if we can find her. Let me see if I can find her. David, you failed the spelling bee. I can't figure out how to spell it. There she is. Damn, I found her. Her name is Charmaine Dominguez. There it is, Charmaine Dominguez. You guys can look her up. There she is. She has a lot to say, but she's a little goofy. She's a little goofy. She talks about reverting and fixing everything. She's a dietitian, talks about your food, and she says you can fix your insulin resistance. There's foods and ways and things you can do to fix your insulin. She got all sorts of dietary things that like I say, she's a dietitian. Her name is Reversing Type 2 Diabetes. She says you can reverse it. Charmaine, there she is, Charmaine Dominguez, dietitian. You've heard you can reverse it? I wasn't as goofy as people might take her more seriously. Yeah, she acts a little goofy. She was when she first started and I watched them. She was more like acts normal, but now she started acting kind of goofy. I mean, look at her photos. She's just playing around looking goofy and does silly stuff. So it's hard to take her so serious because she acts so goofy. You know? If she didn't act goofy, I would believe more of what she says. But you're right about that, yo. She's pretty. Yeah, she's pretty, but she's a goofy. She's a geeky goofy. I'll share one of her videos in here. Hold on. Yeah, you can be pretty and still be a geek. You can be pretty and still be a goofball. That's normal. She's a goofball. You just don't see her type of people in her field act that way. You know what I mean? She just got that act. I didn't say she was ugly. I just said she was goofy. There's some beautiful girls that are dead up retarded. Your mentality has nothing to do with your looks. I don't want to be rude here, but most of the beautiful girls in this planet is dumbasses. Have you noticed that? That thing about blondes and bimbos, that's actually true. That kind of nonsense, charming, but I'm ugly as hell. There you go. Like next juice. I haven't seen old next juice in a while. Where's she at? Anyway. Yeah, I know. So there you go. I shared the link. I think Charmaine is all right, but like I say, I don't know her. She's just some dietitian who talked about diabetes, came up in a search one time, and I watched it for a while. A little goofy. I don't even know where she lives. Not sure where she's from. She looks Filipino by her name. I just don't know anything about her. Yeah, I don't know nothing about her. Does she recommend paper thin eggs? Man, she's got like a million YouTube shorts and a million advice things. Next Juice is TikToker now. Oh, is she? I wonder what happened to her. Trying to be cute, overdoing it a bit. Yeah, she does. She's overactor, trying to be, you know. Sorry for calling you Oscar. I didn't even know who's Oscar. It don't bother me. Call me anything. I'm not really, don't bother me. She's telling you to eat ginger to lower your, she's got all sorts of weird stuff. Oscar Horton. Oh, I don't even know who it is. Cheers. Shamsuddin's coffee. Anyway, anybody else watch that girl? Let me know your comments if her advice is good. Now that she switched to being kind of goofy, I just don't know. No, not Oscar. He makes a strong one, doesn't he? His coffee will knock your socks off. His coffee gets your day started. She might have something. She does have good info and advice if she'd start acting normal again. You know, some people say you can put your diabetes 2 in remission. She says, no, you can reverse it. And that's how I started watching it. So I started watching her with that. Charmaine Dominguez. That's why I was curious. Is a dietitian a real, do you really go to school for that? Or is it an online course? Is a dietitian a real person? I mean, do you study it? How do they know all this stuff? Hard to say. What is the next big trend in telecommunications tech? The next big trend today is businesses are going to embrace 5G technology, and they're going to move forward in more different type networking. The days of individuals and corporations and companies having their own and operating their own comm system is going to be gone. It's going to be managed by big people. You're not going to have factories managing their own communications like you used to. Your communications throughout the world in your oil and gas industrial world will be managed by a super company, and the individuals will no longer manage them. It'll all go 5G. Private 5G is the next thing on the stage. Not only private 5G, from your order processing to your inventory to your everything will be handled by AI. AI is a big trend. The 5G private networks and AI are your future. This whole Internet of Things and AI and all is taking over. You better get on the troop and get on the bus. Your old, analog communications died. Then they did DMR, digital communications. That's died. Then over here they went with the Tetra. And the next deal is a 5G comms. Can't wait for the Apple event tonight. All about the ISO 16. Cool. Jerry, these days when that guy makes coffee, manages the corporate network. Cheers. Miss Yossi, did you watch her video? You see what I mean? She has good information, but she kind of acts silly. And I don't need my medical advisor to act silly. The 5G will be private 5G. They'll have in-building repeaters, outdoor towers everywhere. It will not be the same as the 5G internet you're thinking about. There's numerous versions of 5G. You need anywhere from a BA to a P. Okay, so she does have a degree. All right. Because she boldly is a claim and says she's a diet, so she has a degree. That means something. At least it's not a home course. All right, no problem then. So I'll just overlook the goofiness and try to listen more. But it was very distracting when she was acting silly. Yeah, I saw it. I would have to pass on her videos. I couldn't stand the silliness. Yeah, see, the silliness is what bothers me. I need person advising me with health and wellness to be more, what do you call it? To be more just stone-faced, you know what I mean? The whole silliness stuff, you know, it's kind of weird. Hard to take good advice from somebody that's danced around like a monkey on fire. She knows what she's talking about. She's got good advice, but like you say, that silliness is a bit strange. Maybe that's her nature, I don't know. Her name is Charmaine Dominguez. She's either Filipino or Spanish. You know what? I never even looked at her bio. Where is she from? I have no idea. Let me go to her and see where she's even from. Charmaine Dominguez. She's a registered dietitian helping people reverse insulin resistance with plant-based eating. Well, she got it a good title. She's Filipino? Okay. I didn't know. I mean, yeah, she's got a thing. She's been broadcasting 5 years, has 6.6 million views, so it's not like she's, I mean, she seems to be, I don't know where she's at. She could be in Philippine America, hell, who knows? I think she popped up when I was searching for foods that promote or help you lower blood sugar. I would see what foods were available and what was recommended by the people, and she popped up in a search. The internet that you mentioned, the 5G thing, I was watching this video on YouTube. You know, too big, it doesn't allow us to share links. You got to send that privately. They found a missing lady inside a large python. Now that's wild. I've seen the videos where the python ate somebody here and there. You know what, when you get into the business communications, 5G and all of these things, It's all, to be honest, it's not needed. It's just something to keep people busy for the future, but it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's not even high tech. It doesn't do anything for you. DMR, digital mobile communications, is better. You whispered it? Okay. Yeah, DMR is just better. Blake, what's happening, sir? Let's see what you... Business tech influencer and chief officer, innovating communications and private work, from healthcare to defense. Okay, I got that. I'll check it out. Let's see what they have to say. Anyway, what's really needed today, you know, what they're doing in the future and pushing these technologies out is unnecessary. But it just keeps tech people and departments busy. It's all BS, not needed. He talks about the private 5G. Yeah, I'm already developing products with companies around the world. We already have 5G intrinsically safe units at our customer testing. I've been in development for over 2 years with handhelds to make sure they work. So, as long as a private company handles it and not a government sector, it'll be okay. You know how government is. Or semi-government company. Like here in Saudi, it's better to have a private company handle things than a big conglomerate. They get carried away. I don't know. 5G private networks, supposedly the way of the future. Anyway, most of the Middle East and Europe went to a technology called Tetra, and it's like 5G. You got to have 500 towers to get the same signal as one tower got with a digital mobile radio system. The DMR is the best way to go, but you can't tell that to nobody. Can't even talk to people about it. They're stuck on the future and technology, but it's stupid. It's not the future. It's not that great. They forget the main point of their network. It was for private communications, for oil and gas production. This is what the main thing is. Everything else is just not part of the core business that they need to worry about. But that's not my business. If the customer wants to move forward in every direction, just think they're on the leading edge. You can make one with a Linux and an SDR radio. You can. I wonder if all these cell signals are slowly harming us. I'm sure they are. There's no doubt they're not harming you. Hell yeah, that cell signal's not good for you. Did you know the satellite dish on your house, if you stand in front of it, it will cook you from the inside out. Even a simple cell dish. A simple dish for a satellite receiver can burn you from the inside out if you stand in front of it long enough. It's definitely not healthy, but they're never going to let you know all that. They won't bring that up. It's 100% unhealthy. Yeah, 100%. There's not even a doubt. And your cell phone, you should never hold it up to your ear. You should use a headset. Holding your cell phone to the side of your face is a stupid thing to do. Always use a headset. People that walk around with their phone stuck to their ear like that, that's a dumbass. You don't understand what you're doing. You're cooking your brain. Saw a pregnant lady the other day with her cell phone stuffed in her belly and in her dress. Oh my God. 2.4 gigahertz is definitely not a good deal. It's a frequency in the microwave. It does cause so many problems. If you're going to have your cell phone, use a headset or the speaker. Don't hold it up to your head day after day. And don't keep it in your pocket. Hold it in your hand or put it in your purse. Yeah, you don't need to be putting it in your pocket. Unless you want some testicular cancer, then just keep your phone right in your front pocket. You'll be just fine. Old buddy of mine died quick of brain cancer. He was constantly on calls and on his phone. There you go, see? That's a problem. You cannot be staying with your phone plugged to your ear. It's not a good thing. And when you're further away from your cell tower and further away from your signal, your device works harder trying to keep the signal, and it emits twice as much radiation. Holding the iPad doesn't bother you as long as it's not up to your ear hole. Yeah, holding it all the time ain't gonna hurt you. Hey, Colin. Okay, here's wireless Bluetooth. Does the same thing. It depends on the frequency and the emitting device, but it doesn't really do the same thing. It's different radio lengths. I need to stop sleeping with my phone on my bed. Yeah, it's a big problem. Lying on my chest, I'm in bed, I just moved it. All right, what's my next thing that I'm doing? Check this out. Let me show you what I'm getting ready to do. This is my next personal project. All right, I'm waiting on a 10G. Okay, I had been researching for 3 to 5 months for a phone that could break me away from Google and get me out of all the bullshit advertising. And nobody, even the Pine phone and all those are a joke, bullshit scam. It seems the only feasible thing in this world of freedom is twofold. You can go with this company that has Sailfish OS. Sailfish OS was the last operating system used by Nokia after Symbian that they tried to do their own. Now what you have to do is you buy that operating system and then you put it into a phone. The Sailfish OS, you've got to install it on a phone, and it works best on Sony Xperia, and you download it and flash your own phone. I don't think I'm going to get into this. I'm trying to get into this. So I'm going to try to play around with a Sailfish OS. That's my next play around. We'll have to see how it works out. We'll give it a try. I need to find a Sony Xperia, a cheap one that meets the criteria. Let's see, I need to find you got to pay for the software. Russia is using the Novadays. Yeah, this is there it is, Sailfish OS. Where's the devices? You can download it. Get Sailfish OS, here it is. I think you pay $25 for the operating system with support. Oh, by the way, it's not for you Americans. You have to do it through Europe. Okay, there it is. You pay €24.90 to get a license and support, and it recommends it's best get a commercial license for a legacy Sony Xperia. That's what they recommend. Or you can try it for free on different Androids, but they recommend Sony Xperia is the only one you can truly root. You'll be in Sailfish now. I don't know, I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a try. Let's see how it works out. Hell, I don't know. But after studying for months and months and months, it seems to be the only one that lets you use. And if you don't have something different, the tracking on your advertisers, advertised tracking is off the stage. I looked at my phone yesterday. I went to visit a site, and they shared it with 458 of their partners online. 458 companies were told that I was looking at some product on Amazon. That's freaking ridiculous. I'm 458 companies with knowing that I'm on Amazon looking at stuff. Why would that be? That's a big BS right there. Imagine you're online, you got 458 people looking at what you're doing, looking at what you're buying on Amazon. Graphene OS is still an Android and it's still Googled. Yeah, it's still Googled. It doesn't help. Now there's another option. You can go with Harmony OS on the Huawei Chinese mainland phones, but they're kind of hard to get. Graphene OS is just another Android free version, but it's not. They still put G apps, Google apps in it, but it's still connected to all your data. All them people in my business. It kind of pissed me off, to be honest. 458 companies are knowing what I'm trying to do. It really pisses me off. I just don't like it. Doesn't mean anything. It just, I don't like it. Can it use APK apps? It does have a feature to use APK apps in a sandbox, which means yes, you can run APK apps in an Android sandbox, which is kind of like a, it has a sandbox built in. It's kind of like that virtual box, but they call it a sandbox, the same as Microsoft does. You know, Microsoft has a sandbox, but nobody uses it. I have Huawei, yeah. See, Huawei Harmony, your banking app is not supported. Yeah, because they can't track you. Randy, you looking good today, or are you losing? I am losing weight every day. You know what I'm doing today? I'm going to get into this Sailfish OS. The problem is I got to get a phone. I got to buy one. I got to make sure. Sandbox is nice. Sandbox is nice. It's free on Windows, by the way. If you don't know about it, Sandbox, what a Sandbox is for Windows, Sandbox, it opens up just like Windows 11 or 10, whatever. And you go online, you do everything. When you click close, it erases everything you did. If you installed anything, it deletes it. So it erases everything you do when you close the window. But that doesn't mean it wasn't recorded somewhere on a server how you used it. You can use it hundreds of times, but I don't think I have it here. I actually keep a virtual box on my desktop to check shit out all the time. What's in my virtual box right now? Let's see what I'm running. On my desktop, I have, let's see what I'm running. I'm running just Windows 11 Enterprise. I was testing it out. You know that guy, we have a viewer in here. I ain't gonna mention any names. You know who you are. Dude, you're so full of shit. This dude's always talking about, I bought the best, the most expensive this, I bought a license for Windows Enterprise, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Enterprise was designed for companies, and you pay a monthly membership fee. Nothing's good about Windows Enterprise. That dude tried to tell us he got it and it's great, it does more than you can imagine, yada, yada, yada. You're so full of shit. The snapshot phaser, no. I research everything people tell me, and I don't call you out, but most of the time I can see you're a BSer. I can read right through the BS. Excellent. Check the whisper, okay. Check your whisper on a holiday. Ditch the smartphone. Yeah. This dude's right. Good info, actually. I'll check it out. Aiden Crowell. All right, we'll see what he's into. Anyway, we're going to try some stuff here on comms. And for people's information, nobody's really worried about government spies and none of that crap. People are just tired of being marketed to and being just treated like a something. I think you deserve waffles and syrup. We don't have that here. I ain't doing that. I'm on a carnivore. I ain't eating nothing. I have had my thrill of dancing on with the devil and the sugar. I'm done now. I ain't getting involved in that shit. There's no such thing as you deserve cancer or treating yourself badly. So if you go with the waffles and the syrup with a fresh whipped cream, all you're doing is promoting the death of an individual. Best stay away from that shit. That's like saying somebody, you deserve cancer today, go ahead and try it. Maybe you ought to get a little dose of diabetes with it. I need to cut my nails. Well, another day. Yeah, you deserve some hepatitis. Maybe you ought to just go and touch some rusty nails. No, how do you get hepatitis? I forget. What's hepatitis from? How do you get that? How do you get hepatitis? Let me say it up. How do you get hepatitis? How do you get it? Hepatitis, when someone ingests the virus, microscopic amounts, through personal contact with an infected, or through eating contaminated food or drink. Damn, hepatitis is a bad one, huh? I'm going to kick so much because business ass today. I believe in you. Oh, I'll do fine. Can you believe this? I didn't know you can get hepatitis from food and drink. Jesus Louises. There's a lot of hepatitis, A, B's, and C's. You can get it from a person. Oh, I didn't know it. Hepatitis, you can get it from sex, too. Damn. I don't even think you can get a work visa if you got hepatitis. They test you for all these things. You can't even work somewhere in other countries if you got hepatitis. You can get a vaccine, can you? That's kind of scary. I didn't know you could get it. That's some scary stuff. Hepatitis can live on a countertop for 30 days. Jeez. We'll have to be careful. Shots, not shorts. I understood. Anyway, today we'll try to see about getting into this sailfish OS. I gotta find, you can get hepatitis A from feces. Well, you shouldn't be playing in your feces. Or anybody else's for that fact. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I highly recommend you stay away from the feces. Well, folks, I got to go. I got to work. I got to get ready. See you folks later. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to get online. Happy Pride Month. It is for you. What pride are you priding in? Yeah, what are you priding in? There's no pride in being mentally ill, by the way. Yeah, there's no pride in being mentally ill. See your psychologist. Don't let the world embrace you to teach you that mental illness is normal. It's not normal. All right, see you later. Have a good day.